to Ganimi. Looks to Pereira. Back to Ganimi. Out to Gayu. To Argolo. To Torres. Who looks up. Sets the ball to Torres. Ball's defended by Weston. Now brings the ball up and out on the Villages, setting up for a Weston throw-in. Out on Weston. Garcia handles it quickly back to the keeper. Curtis brings it up, goes out wide to Ivan. Calling for a foul. Referee says play on. And Weston draws the yellow. Probably for dissent. It is Jesus Belava. Referee signals throw in. On the whistle. As he books number 23. First foul, first card of the game. Aside from the one score, it's been relatively even matched. The game has been mostly played in the middle. Weston's not made any threats to our keeper. Weston is coming in. Ball goes out to the top of the 18. Ball is put up there, top of the 6. Well defended, headed away by Fernando Argolo for a Weston throw-in. Ball brought up to midfield. Received by Weston. Weston brings it down, moving left to right. Well defended. Again, a nice sliding tackle by Gayu. Weston throw in. Weston sets up there inside of the box. That should be a foul right there. And referee calls it. Free kick. It was sure to be a setup. That was a setup for a great run. Van Dyke Gayu sets up the kick. Back out to William Pereira. Out to Argolo. Back to Pereira. Who looks up. Asiel was making that run towards the center. It's waved off. Weston tries to move it up the pitch line, but rolls out for Village's throw in. Ortiz gets the ball. Weston calls for a handball. Referee says play on. Ganimi out to Pereira. To Antonio. Ganimi bringing it up the right side towards center. Long ball. Weston's there to receive, though. A little bit of pressure from the Villages. Weston relieves that pressure, throws it back into the keeper to disperse back out to the opposite side. Weston misses that pass to Felipe Antonio. And, almost. Leonardo Puaba set up right on top of the 6, but throws it just a little bit wide of the post. Setting up for a goal kick by Weston. The Christian Munoz is being sent off the field. Perhaps to get some attention by the trainer. Referee says play on. Brings it up towards midfield. Headed away by the Villages for a Weston throw in. Weston maintains possession of the ball and is cleared by Ganemi. Torres looks up. Ball goes right to the keeper. Handled well by Weston. Garcia brings it up. Costa brings it back to the center to reset. Weston throws it out wide. Looks for a runner on the right side. Good ball. Out wide, waiting for help to arrive in the box. Weston makes it into the box, but well defended by Fernando Argalo. Set up for a corner, which looks to be taken by, or will be taken by Aronas, Ivan Aronas. Sets up the box, whistle's blown. An in-swinger, it comes in just inside the 6, headed out. Weston looks to recycle, but Village is defended. Brown comes in. Again, well defended by Dos Santos. Defend the box, get it out towards midfield. Weston heads it away. Back to Torres. Looks for help on the pitch line. And out on Weston, sets up a Village's throw in. Looks like Torres is going to be taking the throw in to Dos Santos. Back out. Go to Ganimi. To Antonio. It's a good ball on top of the 6. Oh, if the wind is blowing a little bit more from the east, we would have had that one in there. Just wide. Great try. Looks like William Pereira will be taking the corner kick. While we're setting up for that corner kick, a special thank you to 2018 season's partners and sponsors. That's the World of Beer, the Villages Golf Cars, PDQ, and Citizens First Bank. Pereira puts it into the box. Don't believe it even was touched. Weston brings it out the other side, who's on a good run. But quickly halted. Weston tries their attack on the opposite side of the field now, looking back towards the left where they have a runner. And they are out, setting up a goal kick. Or takes the ball outside of the box, moves up to the field, waves some of his players up. Gayu out to Ganimi. Looks to reset once again, moving from left to right. Out to DeSantos, who's bringing it up just past midfield. Halted by the Weston midfield, but out on Weston, setting up a Villages throw-in. Back to Argolo, up to Torres. Ball quickly removed from the Villages side of the pitch. Gayu back to Ganimi. Up to Dos Santos. And Ortiz has got the ball. It is still in play. Still in play. Tried to get it knocked out of bounds by Weston, but kept it in. But eventually it went out, setting up a Villages throw-in. Back to Pereira. Maciel quickly receives it, gives it right back. Little mix up with Torres and Chris Young from the Weston. Weston gets the free kick. Weston elects to bring it all the way back for a reset. Going left. And that high defense, or I'm sorry, high pressure by the Villages. They elect to disperse it back to the keeper, and then now they're going to make a run towards the center. Intercepted quickly by Villages. Weston draws the foul. Setting up for a free kick. Weston elects to go wide to Garcia. Puts it at top of the 18. Little header there, but safely falls into the hands of our keeper. No threat there. Villages quickly throw that ball in. Torres was making a great run towards the box, but last second got it defended by Weston. We have a player down just outside the box who's calling for a trainer. Not quite sure what Weston player that is on the ground. But as soon as I can see his number, I'll identify him. And continue going on a list of our 2018 season partners and sponsors. We got Gators Dockside, Shoe Biz, 441 Urgent Care Center, 24/7 Fitness, the Alcott Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and the insurance, the Villages Insurance. And of course, I earlier mentioned the World of Beer and the Villages Golf Cart and PDQ. That looks to be Adam Hansen, who is on the field with an injury at this time. It's cooling off a little bit here at the Villages Polo Fields. The wind is still quite blustery. It certainly is a factor in the game, especially with any high balls. The wind is blowing out of the west to the east. It's about 85 degrees and the humidity is probably just about as high. But it is a great venue to come out and watch the Villages Soccer Club PDL. I would encourage anybody that's listening and you're within driving distance to come out here. It is $8 a seat. Every seat in the house is absolutely wonderful, and there's always a nice cool breeze. Food served, there's beverages. It's a perfect venue. It's by far probably the best venue in the Southeast. They're helping Hansen off the field. A round of applause for Adam Hansen. Hopefully he'll be able to come back. Looks like perhaps it's his right leg. And that's going to be setting up what's to be a Villages throw-in. Looks like Gabriel Torres on the far side throwing the ball in. And it's punched out by the keeper. Manages to keep it going out toward the box where the Villages receive it at midfield. Ganimi crosses it over to Torres, but is quickly intercepted and out of bounds by Weston. Weston's free kick goes out to Balava, who got a card earlier, of course, for his dissent. The referee resets back to the keeper. Curtis out wide to the Rodas, and looks like Weston draws the foul. Curtis kicks it long. Out towards the right, where Chris Young is waiting for some backup to come in. By the looks of it, it would be Warren Brown. Well defended again by Ardelo, who has been really busy over there at left back. Weston quickly disperses the ball from moving it left to right, back to the keeper. Who elects to get it, that long ball out to Chris Young. We are about to wrap up the first half of the first home opener. The Villages Soccer Club 2018 PDL season. Pava out to Torres, back to Pereira, who's quickly intercepted by Weston. But the ball is repossessed. Plava's got the ball, bringing it in, and Plava wants the foul inside the box. But that was a good tackle by Weston, well defended. Pereira to Maciel, just trying to dribble it into the box, but dispossessed. Weston tries to move it up, intercepted by Pereira, who chested down. Goes out to Felipe Antonio. Dos Santos brings it in to the box, and it is a redirected by Leonardo Puavo. Looks like the Villages are going to be ending the first half. A 2-0 score.
23, Leonardo Puavo. Assisted by number 30, Douglas Dos Santos. Makes the score your Villages SC 2.
Weston moves the ball outright, back towards the center. Switches sides. Weston just elects to maintain possession and get out of this first half. The Villages SC are sitting at 2, Weston FC 0. Hey, we'll be right back after a short halftime break. We're going to pick up the second half of this home opener of the Villages SC 2018 PDL season.
So right now you need nothing from your. No, I'm good. I got water. gotta figure this out. I gotta read it again. All right, sounds good, man. I thought that was it. coordinator, Jennifer, she's got your gift certificate from Terps. Getting ready to start this second half. Our Villages SC has switched to light. Ladies and gentlemen, I think to get this half started off right, there's only one thing that you can do, and that is
opening of the second half.
make some noise!
Weston's moving it up the ball. Brown brings up the ball for Weston. Brown heads the ball back. Back out to Costa. If you didn't notice, it looked like there'd be a uniform change at halftime. Sporting the new uniforms for the 2018 season. Pele Soccer. Sets up for a throw-in. Referee says bring it back. Out on Weston. Torres throws it in. Back to Pereira. Argalo nicely defends that ball. That was a critical save by Argalo. If he missed that, that was going to set up a one-on-one with Pita. Autoronis just unable to stop that ball before it goes outside. Pereira to Maciel. Weston resets to the back. Keeper Catano looks upfield. Villages repossesses the ball. Pava to.
We do have one matter of housekeeping for you right now. After the Villages changed from their greens to the whites, Douglas Dos Santos has changed from number 30 to number 10. Once again, Douglas Dos Santos has changed from number 30 to number 10 in the second half.
it back to Catano. Punches it out to the left. Goes to the long ball. Quickly defended by Villages. Gives it to Gabriel Torres. He's looking for Pava. Back to Pereira. Felipe. Defended by Weston. Weston brings it in from left to right. Setting up to Costa. AR raises the flag for offside, setting up a free kick for the Villages. If you're just joining us, the Villages are on top right now of Weston FC 2-0. Villages remain undefeated going into this third game of the 2018 PDL season. Peter sets up, punches it a little wide, set up a Weston throw-in. Again, that wind coming out of the west, any balls high are going to float. Referee calls a penalty, perhaps was a handball. Anyway, Weston is in possession of the ball and moves it up the right side. Brown, who was earlier injured in the first half, seems to be doing well, which is great. Back to Catano. Weston tries to move that ball, but they're a little slow about that. Villages quickly gain possession of that ball. William Pereira has a great opportunity right outside of the 18, but just goes a little high. You saw that one coming a mile away. It's a great opportunity. Great try with the left foot right on the volley. Pereira heads it back from midfield line. Pereira showing the reason why he's the captain. He's involved in just about every play. Great defense by Van Dijk Gaiu. A nice sliding guard. Sets up a Weston corner kick. Barraza waits to punch it in. Puts it on near the top of the six. It's headed away. Set right back up to Weston, who punches it up to Peter. Really no threat. Peter quickly absorbs that ball. Nice attempt by Weston, but a great save by Paula Peter. Maciel. Oh. Weston on the attack again. Quickly cleared by Eric Kanemi. Off of Ortiz though, out of bounds, setting up a Weston throw in. On the whistle, Weston throws in. Barraza out of bounds. Off of Villages. Garcia throws it in. Barraza with the ball. Taking it deep. Crosses it in top of the 6. Well guarded by Argolo. It heads it right out. Weston sets up for another corner. Nice in swinger. Clears the box. Weston sets up, brings it across low. And Costa has a great opportunity to shoot at the box, but goes a little high. Sets up for a Peter goal kick. The Village's defense has been very tight tonight, making up that's Eric Guy-Nemi, Van Dyke Gayu, and Fernando Argolo. Done a great job defending that box. Argolo in receipt of the ball. Villages bring it in. The top of the 6 is well defended by Weston, who is making a run up the right side, but Weston players just a little short on receiving that ball. Pressures Pita to relieve off to the right, off to Argolo, who opts to reset back to Pita, who clears it out of the box, up to Torres, shields the ball, and goes to make a run. Going towards the inside, draws the foul, setting up a free kick. William Pereira looks to be the single option on this kick. Referee brings in Weston, who again is descending. There's in dissent of the referee's decision. The second card of the night.
First one was 23, second one was 23 was the first time, 19 smashed.
I believe that card was Warren Brown. Referee calls for 10 yards. William Pereira off to Torres. Brings it in, but little shirt tagging going on there. Sets up the foul, free kick. Again, William Pereira. Ref says, bring it back. Keep going, he says. Number 8, subbed at halftime. That is Gabriel Cabrillo. Great ball placed in the box and almost headed in. Great opportunity, great try. Great try by Felipe Antonio. Now Villages reset. And Villages draw the foul. Set up a free kick.
substitution coming in. Exiting, number 27, Augustin Ortiz Serrano. Let me know what you think, fans.
All right, Augusto Ortiz just came out. And Robert Guerrero came in. Cabral to Torres. Shot went a little high. All right. Set up a Weston goal kick up towards midfield. Pereira's ready. Head it back towards Torres. Off to Macias. To Cabral. To Torres. Great job of Villages. Set up a free kick. Set up quickly. Pereira's looking for help. Great opportunity. And what a shot! What a shot! Leonardo Puava scores with a big left boot on that volley.
Number 23, Leonardo Puava makes the score. Your Villages SC3.
It's 3-0. All right, great job, Villages. Off to a great start this 2018 season. So far undefeated. Macias looking for some help. Weston switches sides and makes a run. And they are quickly depossessed. But repossesses the ball off a deflection by defense. Great defense again by Villages SC. Quickly move that ball out of that box. Weston sets up for a throw-in. Brings it down the line. Well defended by two Villages. Great opportunity, great ball coming in. We got the numbers. Setting up for a nice shot, left foot, right to the keeper at the top of the six, waiting for that ball. All right, that one is probably a foul. And the AR raises his flag, gets the attention of the referee, and goes over and throws the third yellow card on Weston this evening. Not sure what player that was. And as soon as he turns around, we can identify him. And number 2, looks like Garcia Herreros. Villages. To the top of the 6. Quickly absorbed by the Weston keeper. And Weston is quickly on the attack, moving the ball up towards midfield. And again, the Villages defense shuts it down. Gabriel Torres moving the ball up, left to right. Goes over to Felipe Antonio. Back to Torres. Over to Macias. To Argolo. And elect to reset with Peter. Gabriel Torres. Wow, that was a great opportunity to Leonardo Pava, but offsides. Weston is trying to dissect this Village's defense. Not had many great opportunities at putting that ball in the box. Weston throws in. Weston just really unable to penetrate that 18-yard line. Peter comes up, absorbs the ball quickly. Disperses it out to the left, out to Argolo, to Pereira, to Macias. Macias back to Pereira, to Torres, to Felipe, and the AR raises his flag once again. All right, Weston's trying to slide that ball in down near the touch line. Not able to get through. Villages now moves that ball up. And we have, if you haven't noticed, on the right side, sporting some bright red boots, is local talent Uziel Hernandez, number 26, the forwards for the Villages SC. Nice footwork there by Weston. Barraza tries to punch it in, but quickly intercepted by the Villages. Pereira out to Torres. Out to Macias.
We had a substitution for the Villages. Exiting number 23, Leonardo Pava. And no, this is not North Korea, but we have had a sighting of a weapon of mass destruction. Number 26, Uzi Hernandez.
Argolo's bringing it up the left side, looking for some help. So here's Uziel. Out on the Weston, setting up a Villages throw in. Zeal is on the attack. Unfortunately, Weston draws the foul, sets up the free kick. Weston had a good thought there for a moment, but again, quickly intercepted by the Village's defense. Some help, likes to reset in the back, moves it over, switches fields. Now they're back on the attack, right across midfield. So he makes a run, looking right. Over to Barraza. Brings it back to Munoz. To Curtis. Weston's looking to bring it in. Deep, but well guarded, defended by the Villages.
Substitution incoming for the Villages, exiting number 11, Felipe and Antonio.
Leaving the field was Felipe Antonio, number 11, and the entry is number 29, Robert Green, who is a Village's midfielder. All right, we're back. Argolo sends it deep. Oh, and there is Usil, setting up a great opportunity, and well defended by Weston. He had that opportunity off a deflection of the goalkeeper. Great try. Setting up a Village's corner kick. It looks like Cabral setting up for the kick. Delivers it right to the top of the 6. That was a bullet. It was well defended by Weston defense, but he is on the ground. I think he's paying for that one. Referee wants to bring that ball back. Flag is up on the far field. Has come down. Game is playing, and out of bounds for a Weston throw in. Munoz brings the ball up. Nice touch and go. Right across the 6, but nobody there ready to pick up that ball from Weston. Torres takes on 2 forwards, manages to win. Villages move the ball left to right. Back to Macias. To Torres. Quickly puts the ball right on the ground. Got a great ball to Robert Green. Back to Macias. Back to Robert Green. Little 1-2. Robert Green does a great job not allowing that ball to come upfield.
Substitution incoming for the Villages.
Looks like we have another substitution coming in.
Exiting number 5, the game's captain, William Herrera.
William Pereira, the game's captain, will be leaving the pitch to a round of applause. And coming on the field for William, as soon as I can get his number, we'll identify him. Cabral brings it back to the midfield line. Dos Santos. Back to Gayu. Over to Uzil. Fights off 2 defenders. Micah Day, number 24, came in for Pereira.
Substitution incoming for the Villages. Fans in attendance, let them know what you think. Exiting the contest, keeper number 1, Paulo Pita.
Another substitution made by the Villages. Keeper Paula Pita leaving. And the new keeper is Tim McGlynn, number 22. And the other 22 just got a red card from Weston.
Number 22. Leave the field.
Andre Costa.
Must now play a man down. 11 on 10. Let's look at this contest. He just broke the game. He just broke the match.
Weston will be playing a man down, of course, with that red card for the remainder of the match. Ball is back in play. Macias brings the ball up. Argolo comes up. Puts the ball back to Robert Green. My mistake, that was Micah Day. Received that ball. Defended by Weston, but that was a little bit of a rough slide there. Their yellow card. Be the 4th yellow card of the game, 5th card of the match. Macias, midfielder for the Villages, taking the free kick. Great ball. The keeper punches it away. Villages elect to reset back to new keeper Tim McGlynn. Robert Green keeps it in. Mike Day takes on 2 defenders, still on his feet. AR raises his flag. Setting up a free kick. Torres brings it up to Hernandez. Tries to squeeze it through 2 Weston midfielders. It gets quickly dispossessed. Weston looks to move the ball up, but rolls past the pitch line.
Final shout out to some of our sponsors for this 2018 Villages FC PDL season bus. All chiropractic and wellness center. Chiropractic care like you have never experienced. Check them out at allcontchiro.com. For more longer today. Open every day of the year, including holidays and weekends, with 4 locations. 24/7 fitness. Tired of overcrowding at the gym? Check out a 24/7 location. Highway 301 in Wildwood, call 352-399-20.
Torres up to Hernandez.
Citizens First Bank. Citizens First Bank.
Macias switches the field.
PDQ, people dedicated to quality.
Over to Micah Day.
County Plaza or at Eat PDQ.
AR raises the flag, out of bounds.
There's a world of
Setting up a Villages throw in.
Let's drink it in. Locations at Brownwood and Spanish Springs. And the Villages Insurance. The Villages Insurance is not your average insurance agency.
Ganami. Back to Macias. Ganami. Cabral stops that ball over to Santos. Distributes that ball back to midfield. Now the ball goes over to Torres. Over to Hernandez. Got a long ball. Tim McGlynn slides back into his box, making use of the time. Macias brings it up to Micah Day. Out on Weston. Barraza on the move on the left side, quickly dispossessed. Draws the foul. Weston moves the ball left to right. Well defended. Oh. Well, that was well defended by Aragonami, but the referee is calling the foul in the box. He's going to set up a PK. Jesus Balava will be taking the kick. Keeper McGlynn gets himself ready on the line. On the whistle. And with a little stutter step, puts the ball into the back of the net. Villages remain at 3. Weston now 1. Villages bring it out wide to Micah Day. Robert Greek is calling for the ball, goes deep, puts it in the center, and Uziel Hernandez puts it in the corner. Far post inside net. Great job. That last score and only score by Weston was quickly redeemed by the Villages.
Assisted by number 29, Robert Reed. Makes the score your Villages SC 4. Weston.
With just a couple minutes left in the game, plus stoppage time, the score now is 4 Villages Soccer Club to 1 Weston FC. AR raises his flag out of bounds. Torres throws it in. Villages elect to go deep and reset and switch, perhaps switch the fields. Nope, gonna go back to the left, back to Torres. He's gonna bring that ball up. Villages maintain possession. Over to Macias. Sees Eric over there on the far right side, who's bringing it in right up to the box, putting it in towards the center. Quickly guarded by the Weston defense. Robert Green throws it in. Macias. Cabral, who just shoots it wide.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to join us for our next contest right here at this very same stadium this coming Tuesday, June 5th, at home versus the 2017 division champions, the SEMA Aguilas.
And that is the final whistle there. The Villages 4, Weston 1. The Villages Soccer Club remain undefeated. They are 3-0, and our next game will be coming up in a few days, next Tuesday, here at the Villages Polo Fields, taking on the Montbird's SEMA Aguilas. Well, this is Randy for the Villages Soccer Club, signing off on this wonderful evening out here at the Villages Polo Field.
So, how'd you like having to, like, all right, I see you shut up for a minute because I'm like, because a couple times you're just like, hey, it's good. I mean,
No, it's all.
it's fun. It's fun, man. It's fun being able to like.
This is the first home game I've done. I've done most of the away games, like last year. I did the
Okay.
away game.